The Palestinian Authority has called for an emergency Arab League meeting. Doug Herbert's still with us. Doug, what have you made of how PA President Mahmoud Abbas has handled this crisis?
Look, I mean, Mahmoud Abbas has essentially been, at least on the ground to a lot of Palestinians, sort of irrelevant. He's seen as aging and corrupt, ineffective, really not having offered politically the Palestinians any prospect of hope. Forget the two-state solution, just anything, bordering on any form of limited autonomy, of extra freedoms, in a sense. They see a complete stalemate under Abbas, and in fact, a lot of Palestinians see him as complicit with Israeli security forces. They just see him as a completely ineffective, doddering old leader whose authority only rests really with the fact that he is still officially recognized and treated as if he's the paramount Palestinian Authority by the U.S., by Europe, and by a lot of the other big Western powers. But in reality, that authority is shriveled, and this attack by Hamas is essentially Hamas. Once again, remember, Hamas came to power by essentially what was a coup, right, against the Fatah faction of the Palestinian Authority, which resides in the West Bank. Hamas, when it took over Gaza, was essentially saying, we call the shots here. You have absolutely no authority here. So it's been a divided Palestinian, sort of government, if you will, for many, many years. But what this does is underscore the growing impotence, if you will, of Abbas to have any real decisive role in changing the equation on the ground in terms of Palestinians. Now, that's not to say right now that the Palestinian Authority is going to have to go through the motions and making it look like that it is at the helm, that it is in control, that it's trying to formulate a response, which is one of the reasons that we have the reports that the Palestinian Authority this morning is calling for an emergency meeting of the Arab League. Presumably, we are doing something. We're trying to be part of the solution, not the problem. But like I said, Hamas has sent a clear shot across the bow that the Palestinian Authority is, if not completely irrelevant, at least it's not anything that is going to be able to really bring about any sort of solution where it hasn't been able to do so in many, many years.
Doug Herbert, thank you